God of War Ragnarok is likely going to be the biggest Sony launch of 2022, possibly their biggest in years. Tell me right now, do you think God of War or Elden Ring deserve Game of the Year? Well, you can't really say about God of War yet, but once it comes out, let me know. The sequel to the critically acclaimed 2018 series reboot is wrapping up the Norse mythology storyline, and rumors have been suggesting the next God of War will be set in an Egyptian theme. But one step at a time. Welcome to Video Game Leaks, everybody. Chaos here. We have the size of God of War Ragnarok. That doesn't really make sense. The final size has been leaked. People have been able to download this game. Drop a like, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, stick around for the entire video so you get all the news. And a few weeks ago, we reported on an early report of Ragnarok's file size. We actually got an update on that just yesterday. It's a brief update about how the game is performing on the PS4, so we're going to go over all of that and let you guys know what to expect for this game on launch day. Now, despite the game's launch still a couple weeks away, some PS4 players are wizards. They've actually been able to download and play the game. You heard me right. It seems there was a very brief hiccup in Sony's online servers that allowed people to preload and actually boot it up 2 weeks before the official launch. So, if you're one of those people, do not post any of that early gameplay online because Sony will come after you, trust me. But we saw a couple reports of PS4 players before the posts were deleted, and we're here to talk about that. According to the early players, the launch size of the PS4 version of Ragnarok is going to be a whopping almost 120 gig. That's a huge jump from 33 that the 2018 game brought on launch day. Now, many people expect this giant jump in file size to be due to the fact that we're going to get some insane graphical leaps and larger worlds in this second game. It really is. But how is your PS4 going to handle it? Thankfully, we got a couple first-hand accounts from the PS4 version, and while I haven't seen any actual videos, some Twitter accounts are claiming it runs very similarly to the 2018 God of War, which is a good thing. If you're a PS4 player, it sounds like Ragnarok is going to run at 30 frames per second, but hopefully there's some kind of 60 FPS option. Now, I'm 99% sure the PS5 version will run at 60 FPS, but the PS4 version running at 30, that kind of checks out, since that's what the last game ran at as well. After all, the developers have to make some adjustments in order to get the game running on older hardware. So, if one of those adjustments is capping the frame rate at 30, okay. Now, God of War Ragnarok is currently set to launch on the PS4 and the 5 on November 9th, which is still about 2.5 weeks out of the making of this video. Sony is likely going to try and keep things on a tighter lockdown until the game officially launches. But if you're eager to start playing, keep an eye out for your digital pre-order because you never know when you'll actually be able to activate that preloaded game file. Now, it's unlikely this is going to happen a second time. Just keep your eyes out. I mean, if you're that desperate to play as Kratos again, just watch. But if you're here for launch day, now you know allegedly how much hard drive space you're going to need to free up in order to install this game. Make sure you got about 120 gigs free on launch day, and if that means you have to uninstall something to make space, well, you need to go make peace with whatever that game is right now. We'll keep you guys updated if anything new comes, and I'll see you soon.